Well, I'm now being joined by filmmaker and longtime Netflix partner Kunle Afolayan, whom many have attributed the exit reports to. Many thanks for joining us on the program. You know, you're looking already like you're on holiday at the moment with your fedora hat.
Well, I'm in Cap Village, you know, and well, I'm not here to have fun. I'm working, actually.
Good to know. I remember seeing the village and resort during the construction. Now that it's completed, I know I should start making plans to visit again. But on a more serious note, though, your comment about Netflix at the Zuma International Film Festival appears to have taken a life of its own and has spread everywhere. Netflix, however, is refuting that claim. You haven't been a long associate and producer with that streaming giant. What would you say is going on exactly at the moment?
Well, I never, if you listen to the entire video, you'll see that it's like 11-minute video. And, you know, I mean, people, you know, people can always will pick things out of context and they can say, well, you know, just push whatever it is that suits their narrative. I'm one of the key beneficiaries of Netflix and one of the key suppliers. So if Netflix, you know, pack their things and they leave, of course, it's going to affect all of us. Now, what I said at Zuma, and I was actually addressing, you know, some of the government officials who were there, because Victor I, who is the moderator, and Victor was the voice in Nigeria film industry, and Dr. I started his, you know, I mean, when I was going to ask the question, he said, look, Netflix served, you know, like a Last Supper meal at the events they had in Nigeria. I wasn't at that event, so I'm not privy to whatever conversation must have happened at the event. Unfortunately, I couldn't because I was burying my mother at the time, but I was at the last year one. And I know Netflix will always host people, and you can go and listen to most of my interviews, especially when it comes to Netflix. So Netflix is an entity, it's a business entity, it's a streaming platform, just like Hulu, Amazon, HBO, and the rest of it. And they have their model and all of that. And what I said was, because, of course, in the last few months, there's been, you know, a bit of discussion around, okay, will they still be doing original, or are they still just going to acquire or content and all of that? And there's been that back and forth, you know. But then I think there's a bit of change in their you know, in the structure and, you know, mode of operation, you know, which of course is very open to a lot of people who are in there, I mean, who supplies them film. And even I think the last time they were here, we had meetings and they're still reassuring that, look, we're still here, we're going to do stuff, but we might not be able to do the kind of volume that we used to do, all right? And what I was emphasizing all at that meeting was to say, look, even if you guys are saying Netflix is not doing enough, or Netflix is, you know, taking as much film as they should, why shouldn't we, as a country, even come up with other, you know, distribution platform? Why can't, I mean, just like a lot of people put their films on YouTube, just like, okay, Amazon said they're not doing original, but they are still here. They're releasing films. And I think it's the same thing because, for example, yes, Anikulapo has been shot, but Recall, which is our new film, we're in discussion with Netflix around, okay, are they going to license, even though it's not an original? So if you look at the video, I never said Netflix is leaving Nigeria. You know, Dr. I threw the question, I concluded saying Netflix is leaving. And what I said was, look, now we need to wake up. It's a wake-up call. If they are leaving, then we also need to set up, you know, our own thing. And I said, we just shot, you know, the 2 seasons of Anikulapo and all of that. And of course, I heard some people who didn't make, you know, who were not quick enough to make their film. They're not, you know, they can't shoot again because they are cutting down on numbers, you know. But again, Nigeria, we like to panic. And when we panic, there are people who want to like coin the story to suit their own narrative. And of course, Netflix also have competitors now who want to put them down. But that is not me, because I'm a beneficiary of Netflix. And, you know, it's vice versa. I give them good content, and then we have good relationship we've built over the years. So, and I'll continue to give them content as long as they are here. So really, that's my own take.
All right, many thanks for clearing the air. I know I had promised that I was going to make this very quick when we spoke on the phone when you agreed to join us. But I'm not going to let you go without asking about the Anikulapo series. Where are we with that at the moment, and when do you suppose it will be ready for release?
Well, we're in post-production, and of course, it's exclusive to Netflix. So, and it's 2 seasons, meaning it's going to, pan over a few months, or a few years. So, me and Netflix were lepo, But again, I just would like to encourage our people to, we also need to up our game, And again, look, Netflix is not the only distribution platform. Recall, we didn't do Recall for Netflix. We shot it independent. Recall is going to cinema in February. And after February, if Netflix wants it, we'll give to them. If any other platform, any platform at all, Prime, anyone, if they want it, we'll give it to them. It goes to the highest bidder. But then make sure you have good content. If you make good content, you're the king. They'll want to work with you.
Many thanks again for joining us and clearing the air.